Basically, at this point, lying about lying, because am I supposed to believe that Greg Doucette is just hanging around this guy who is actually full natural? Greg and Hussein did about a 10-15 minute video. He was basically going through his full stack of what he had taken for the first 16 months. It's like they wanted everyone to go away and believe that he was a fake Natty and he was just coming clean. But then 10 minutes into the video, Hussein is just by himself and then just saying, oh no, it was all a lie in the same video. So to me, it didn't really make much sense, but he was trying to prove the point that, oh look, it's so easy to like trigger people who want a certain narrative to be true, but then everyone's just gone away believing that anyway because its attention span is 10 minutes into a video. And it took me multiple different videos to actually find out that he was trolling. I actually had to go on like a review video for someone to say that at the start, because like, I don't want to listen to those guys talk for that long. It just gets a bit boring. But from a narrative sense, this was a very strange choice, because it was like, well, what truth do you actually want to be out there? So they're basically at this point lying about lying, because am I supposed to believe that Greg Doucette is just hanging around this guy who is actually full natural? If you're in business, which they are, they're involved in the same supplement company, I'm just going to assume none of you are natural, because Greg Doucette's like nowhere near natural, is he?
Well, surely Greg Doucette's going to cover his back if he's working with him. He doesn't want his reputation to be ruined, but it's a bit odd how he would just throw this shade out there, like as a kind of troll to prove that people are easily tricked. But all you're doing is confusing people even more.
Yeah.
Helping by doing that, all you're doing is just muddying the waters, making people more confused. It sounds like more clout chasing. The thing is, the truth is getting lost in all this. I don't know if that's on purpose, but us actually trying to find the truth is getting more and more difficult. If they're messing with people, making stuff up, if they're already lying as it is, and then they're lying about lying or whatever, it's just confusing everybody.
Not doing them any benefit, is it? Because now no one trusts them. The grifters always rise to the top. It doesn't matter. Like, at this point, I see him becoming just the Andrew Tate of the fitness world.
People like that will rise to the top because they're ruthless. They'll do whatever it takes to make it big, make money, become famous. I mean, that's how you build a brand, isn't it? You get the clout, you get the fame, you get the following, and then you get the sponsors. Then you can sell your own products, and that's how you make the money. It's just a business model, isn't it? And that's what Greg Doucette seems to be following it. Like, he's still pushing testosterone. I still don't know whether testosterone's good. Like, does it even work? But he's still pushing it wholeheartunately because he owns his own supplement company.
Well, that's what they were doing in that first 10 minutes of the video. It led into them funneling them to their supplement products. Even in a supposed coming clean video, there was still a upsell in there.
It doesn't fill you with confidence, does it?
No.
Well, it immediately tells you they've got a certain agenda. I mean, they are trying to make money. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's just, it's hard to trust someone if they've got motivations.
I think in the original video, the reason people had a problem with Hussein was the timeline. I remember seeing so many comments on this when even Jeff originally was trying to defend the claims. Basically, it was like the 16 to 18 month period, and people were saying, no, that's more like a 5 to 10 year timeline, natural. So everyone was saying it's just not possible in the specified time frame.
That is probably the most sus thing about him. His actual physique himself, if he was 10 years of training, that physique is possible. Especially considering his waist is minuscule, it would automatically create way more of a V-taper naturally. And you'd look way bigger on cameras just from having a small waist.
All the little tricks, isn't it?
Yeah. But then I've seen Hussein in videos where he's with other people and he still looks pretty big to me.
I think that's part of the reason when we posted my transformation after a similar time frame, that's why people were getting on us saying, we had a few comments saying it's not even that good.
Yeah,
but it's people like him, that's why.
Well, yeah, they get everyone's expectations out of whack. What you achieved was very good. Like, most people would do worse than that in that same time frame.
Jeff Nipper did the Instagram post. Did you see that?
Yeah, he made an apology or something.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I was just trying to do the best because I believe in how far the human body can go, like being natural. And then at the bottom, he just said it wouldn't be surprising if Greg was just trolling this entire time because he could have potentially just been used.
I find it hard to believe that Jeff Nippard would be this manipulative. Like, he seems like he's just trying to find the truth. And he's believing what he's seeing, because of the blood test. He's like, there's no proof that they're not Natty, but there's some proof that they're Natty because of the blood test. So he's just going along with that and just hoping for the best, I think.
I almost think he's going to look at Greg and be like, God, my career could have gone so much better if that one guy just wasn't here. Like, is he just going to like regret ever interacting with him?
Greg's definitely a more slippery character. It seems like Jeff is just trying his best. But you never know. But my instinct tells me that Jeff is just trying his best and he's just getting caught up with the fake Natty stuff.
Yeah, what started as a good concept has gone downhill massively, hasn't it?